This is Deductor, continuing the Unicorn Overlord playthrough. In the last episode, we fought Gaston, recruited Adele, good stuff all around. Reached Renown level C, so we can expand our unit to size 4. We're starting to run into enemies who have size 4 units, so we need a similar formation to compete with them. Plus there's a lot to manage, so let's get to it. Night. Everyone is quite busy with the rebuilding efforts, yet we all take great joy in the responsibility. I wish you nothing but the best in your task as well. Townsperson, finally, we can stop rationing our food. Business will be booming once more in no time. Night. We've regained the right to collect our own taxes, and not a moment too soon. I assure you, public welfare will be restored under our watch. Town Girl. This church fell into ruin when Zenora took over, and the statue of the unicorn inside crumbled to bits. Breaks my heart to see it in such a state, but I'll pray to the divine all the same. Oh, whoops. And then this building, I bet... Oh, Chloe actually cannot interact with it. Usually she can. Let's see, can we interact with anything else here? Doesn't really look like it. Let's see if we can fix this town up. Or what do you have to sell?
Steel you're after. You're in the right place.
Another one of these battler's shields. Surging short spear, 5,000. Attack a single enemy, inflict AP -1 to the target, and grants the user -50% defense if the attack hits. That's intriguing. The effect is decent, especially if you can go pretty quick. But I'm not actually convinced it's worth the 5,000 gold. The base attack is too low. And grant the user -50% defense. That's not a problem if you put your character like a knight in the back. I'm not very impressed with that stuff.
Here to shop, or maybe to sell.
Ooh, a new
Just say
type
the word
of
and
gift.
it's yours.
A flan pâtissière. Rustic dessert made by baking custard in a flaky crust. An excellent gift for one who enjoys confections.
Thank you
Buy
very
3.
much. Come back.
And we can fix up this town. Excellent. Old woman, the light of hope has returned to our people's eyes, and it's all thanks to you and your liberation army. Even a weak old woman like me has found ways to aid the rebuilding effort. Station Adele here as a guard.
Allow me.
Old woman, everyone who lives in the Ash and Blues land is a knight at heart, sword in hand or no. Will never yield to Zenora again. Alright, we have a rapport conversation. I think I might come back to this one. Let's keep moving along here. I think I already went south. Okay, so let's move east. Ooh, can we interact with any of the stuff here? Joseph, your highness, you stand before the royal mausoleum, final resting place of Cornea's kings and queens for generations upon end. I've heard tell that a divine sword slumbers within, guarded well by the watchful spirits of your forebears. But it says such a weapon will not reveal itself to one who has not earned the full trust of his citizens. Let us return again once we liberate it further land from Zenora's grasp. Okay, so something to come back to. This whole area is ruins. It's everywhere. Holy herb. There's the luminous corn ash. Here's a statue of a unicorn. This one seems to be in good condition. Can I... Ooh, I can do these conversations. So, let's talk to everyone here. Cleric. The speed at which a unit moves across a battle stage is determined by the mobility of its members. It might even be worth forming units composed solely of faster combatants. Yes, that is good advice. Knight. Knights such as me are nigh unstoppable against infantry, and our movement speed across the battlefield is truly a sight to behold. Try using us as a unit's leader, if you so please. Yep, I know about that. Wizard, have you employed any magic users in your units? Wizards like me have the power to burn our enemies, dealing consistent damage over time. Would you like to taste my flames for yourself? Yes, I know all about the wizards. Oh, there's 4 of them. Really, Clive? Yeah. You can't finish them? Hello. Joining the fun. There we go. I think 2 of them goes down. So it is kind of a silly way to win, but you know who resists? Joseph resists. Oh no, we could put our own wizard in front. Let's, who has the best magic defense? Ziana has pretty good magic defense. Sharon, of course, has the very best. There we go. Oh, Sharon dies. She doesn't have enough. What if we did that? No. Is there any item I could give you to further boost your resistances? Ooh, a quenching amulet, so you don't get burns. There we go. Magic tank Sharon. Wizard, a fine test of skill indeed. You should know, we tend to struggle against holy knights and their ability to negate magic attacks. If you ever find yourself facing such an enemy, dispatch them at once with a griffin knight. Good advice. Mercenary, wizards can cast bolts of fire which cause our enemies to burn where they stand. I suggest adding us to any unit in need of offensive magic. Yeah, we've had some success doing that already. Let's see. Got some ore. Mercenary, Gaston ruled with an iron fist, but at least he was never late in getting us our rations for the week. Another town here. Oh, and a cemetery. So Sharon always says the exact same thing when she visits the cemetery, just about how our head cleric, you know, asks her to do the prayers instead. So I'm just gonna go through this very quickly. Okay. Townsperson, there are some massive ruins southeast of here. Might be worth a look if you have the time. Town Girl. Some say Lord Gaston was rewarded his title and this territory due to outstanding military service. We are missing the lumber to fix this town up.
Here to shop? Or maybe to sell?
More desserts.
Just say the word and it's
buy.
yours. Thank you very much. Come back.
What else you got?
If it's steel you're after, you're in the right place.
Okay, more interesting stuff here. Much more interesting. There's a Crimson Epee. Sure, I'm not pronouncing that right. This one has +3 initiative. And active shatter. Attack a single enemy and click AP -1. That's quite interesting. Unwavering spear, we know this is a good weapon. The accuracy is great, and the true thrust is amazing against scouts. I also do like variety.
Be seeing
I
you.
might come back. I need to think about how I want to build Adele and Clive and what groups we're making and so forth before I commit to that. Okay. This next area has some enemies. I'm sure I could beat them, but I just want to gather the resources for now. Okay, that's Drakenhold. We're not gonna go that way yet. Old woman. I've heard much about your liberation army. Young man here, use this well. Small revival orb, not the most exciting item. Okay, we've already come here. If we go east, right, this area, we need to stabilize this area before we can do our conversations. We're getting close. We're getting very close to the quest, the main quest, but I bet there are some little liberation battles here. So I'll come back to this region. But there's some liberation quests up here as well. Those could, it might be a good idea to do like 2 of those in one episode. Okay, let's do a fort. Anything else to gather up here? No. Do a fort and expand. Expand Elaine's unit. And then expand one more. Should have enough honor soon to expand the 3rd time. Okay. Get all this stuff. Ooh, now that I've expanded my units, I bet we're strong enough to take out this group here. They've got a hoplite and a fighter and then 2 warriors. So what we need is someone who can crush the hoplite, like Auch. And then maybe someone like Morden. I bet I need to adjust the tactics to win though. This isn't gonna be good enough. Okay, let's see. The problem is once again initiative order. Auch needs the dove plume, so he can go first, but that's still not enough, is it? We can kill the hoplite easily enough. I need like 2 initiative manipulating items. We need to weaken the back row. Morden's heavy smash has to prioritize like the highest hit point. Oh, Auch kills 1, Morden kills 1, and then 2 enemies in the back. We need maybe Berenice instead of Morden. Berenice has some tricks. Although she can only do the counterattack if we cleared out the front. So what if we did something like this? There we go. Okay. Yep, that's the right idea. So this unit, Auch goes first and kills off the hoplite. Then Clive goes second. I actually don't even know if we really need Clive. But the combination of Clive and Morden. Addo, what's Addo's initiative? 17. Oh, they're all just a little bit better than Morden. I don't think I have anything I can give him that increases his initiative. This Rose Knight's Axe, that's a belongs to the Knights of the Rose. I'm not take it off of them. Oh, we can go back to prioritizing armor. So Clive doesn't really do anything, and then Berenice does her counterattacks to win. Clive doesn't really do anything. Shouldn't we put Travis in here? No, okay, Clive is doing something. Okay, I guess Clive must be able to one-shot. I kind of want to find out what happens here. This is so weird. Or maybe Auch doesn't actually kill the hoplite and Clive finishes the... Okay, that's how it goes. That's perfect. That's actually literally perfect. And then Morden smashes the fighter. Their two warriors attack, but they don't kill anyone. And then Berenice takes one out. Heavy slash, excellent. And then Clive kills one. And then he doesn't kill the other one, but Auch can do his fire burst. Nice.
Guess that's that.
Warrior, yep, that's the short of it. We've got the strength of 10 men, but it doesn't mean much if we can't hit our mark. If you find yourself up against a warrior, try putting a thief in the front row. You'll thank me later. Okay, and we can finally, after all this time, kill the most annoying group here. Gotta bring Morden back. Let's swap the dove plume back. Surely we can now finish this. Okay, what is the problem now? So, which goes first? Ice Ball. That should kill the hoplite. The Morden and Elaine combined should kill the fighter. And then Ralph shoots the flyer. Why doesn't this work? I'm very confused. Unless, of course, Yana doesn't do enough damage. Oh, this is the wrong group. That would explain why. Skipping that. I didn't even select Elaine's group. There we go.
Winter's Fury! Go on then.
Good job, Morden. One shot. And then, of course, Ralph one-shots the flyer. Fighter, that was a fine effort you put in there, my prince. The fighter's strength lies in high defense, which let us stand in the front row and protect our allies. Give it a shot if that ever sounds good to you. Oh, and I'm always ready for a rematch. Alright, I think we've cleared out all of the matches. So that's a nice infusion of cash. Easter Prairie Village. Did we fix it? Oh, we didn't fix this one up. Hey, look at that. We have the supplies for it, though. Earl, look, the windmills are back thanks to you. Oh, and we'll have bread to eat every day of the week. Station Berenice as a guard here.
I've got it under control.
Girl, I'm picking some flowers for Miss Berenice. Want to see what I've got so far? She always comes and plays at our orphanage, so I want to show how much it means to us. That's nice.
Here to shop? Or maybe to come back?
This place has the flowers. Don't really need flowers. Okay, we got rapport conversations, but I also want to do some meals. Especially with our new recruit, Ado. We can have him. Does Yana and Ralph have anything to say? we can have him, Berenice, Clive, and Elaine have a meal. Yes.
Good seeing. Enjoy now. This looks amazing.
Truly splendid. Eat well, my friend. Back to our duties then.
That was totally Clive.
Don't.
Okay, more rapport conversations. I mean, we've unlocked the regions for them. Joseph and Travis has a lot to say. Ah, interesting. We can do a Chloe, Joseph, and Travis meal.
Good seeing you.
Where are you, Travis? Here.
Enjoy now.
Let us sup, for the days ahead shall be harsh and cold. Do have some.
I couldn't eat another bite.
Do days really be harsh and cold?
Don't be a stranger.
Okay, and who shall we send on a date? It's a Yana and Chloe. Ooh, we haven't used Aubin in a while. We should probably try using him again. Well, Ado is our new recruit. So perhaps we should send Yana and Ado on a little date.
Good seeing you. Enjoy now.
This looks divine.
Food this good could never get old. Don't be picky. I should bring my apprentices here.
Don't.
Okay. So now that we've done all that, let's see what everyone has to say to one another. Oh, we've unlocked so many conversations. Let's start with Lane and Ralph. Elaine, you've some skill, Ralph, to be able to hit your mark from such a great distance. Ralph, as I would hope for a lifelong hunter, yes. By the way, my prince, would you rather have fowl or boar for dinner? Elaine, I can't say I have a preference, really. Ralph, just pick one, please. Elaine, why can't you decide? Ralph, ugh. I understand, Ralph. I totally understand. Lex asked me to gather provisions for him, but I find myself struck with an annoying case of decision paralysis. Elaine, in that case, I suggest we provide him with the turkey you just shot. Ralph, an excellent choice. Thank you, my prince. Lex, hey, you got that meat I asked you for? Ralph, indeed I do. A wild turkey from the local forest. Lex, not sure I've ever cooked one of those. You think I'm better off roasting it or tossing it in a stew? Ralph, You mind if I take until morning to think it over? Lex, morning? But I'm supposed to be making dinner tonight. Decision paralysis. I totally understand, buddy. Do a Chloe and Travis conversation next. Chloe, Travis. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were reading there. Travis, it's more than alright. Did you need something? Chloe, I did, but is that a new book you have? I can't say I recognize the cover. Travis, oh yeah. I finished my last one a few days ago and bought another one over in town. I can't exactly haul a library around though, so I always end up selling my old books to fund the new purchases. Chloe, but wouldn't you rather at least keep the ones you love? My sister never parts ways with a book herself, even if she doesn't have room on the shelf for it. Travis, I almost forgot you had a sister. Glad to hear she's not quite as bloodthirsty as mine. Honestly, I was the same way back at home. I'd read all my favorites over and over again. I would just write their names down in my notebook, along with anything else I want to remember about them. And once the war's over, maybe I can actually start building a collection again. Chloe, I didn't realize they were that important to you, Travis. Travis, yeah, well, I like keeping secrets when I can. Anyway, what was it you wanted to talk about? Chloe, alright, dinner will be ready any minute now. Travis, perfect, thanks. Just let me finish this chapter and I'll be right there. Travis really likes books. Right, Elaine and Berenice. Ooh, this should be good. Berenice, so, what do you think? Elaine, in all honesty, it feels rather different than what I'm used to. Berenice, no surprise there. Big sword like this is a whole nother beast. If you've never trained with one, you'll be all worn out after just a swing or two. Elaine, as I've noticed, yes. Berenice, but hey, that's nothing a bit of practice can't solve. Elaine, perhaps so. Yet I believe I'll be better off persisting with my current blade. Berenice, well, as long as you've got something you're happy with. Better to be a specialist than try and spread yourself too thin. Elaine, my thinking exactly. Though at times, I wondered if I should learn a variety of weapons to adapt to any situation we might come across. Berenice, it's no small thing being that versatile. But if you're a real expert, you don't need to adapt, you overcome. Elaine, by an expert, you happen to be speaking of yourself? Berenice, sorry? Elaine, Clive has noted your talent for that very phenomenon, Berenice. Confidence with which you cut down mounted opponents despite your inherent difficulties against them. I've witnessed it often as well. And I must admit, the skill you bear with that blade has seen you turn even the most dire of situations in your favor. Berenice, easy there, Elaine. I didn't say all that just to fish for compliments. Berenice, ugh, any more of that and I might have started blushing. My point is, don't worry about how many weapons you can use. Focus on one and see where it takes you. Elaine. I'll do just that then. Thank you, Berenice. Berenice, anytime. Now come on, we've got training to get back to. Yeah, Elaine, you sly dog. You don't even realize what you're doing, right? Doesn't even know he's flirting. Let's see. Maybe we'll save a few of these conversations for the next episode. Who should we do? I'm gonna do a fun one. I feel like Morden and... Oh, okay. Well, apparently we haven't unlocked those yet. Well, Auch and Ralph should be pretty good. Auch. Ha! Why won't this work? Ralph, are you almost done, Auch? I'll be needing those chickens for dinner soon. Auch, just a few more moments, if you would. I've not quite perfected my shape-shifting spell. Ralph, yes, I can see that. But you've been at this all day and not grown the slightest bit closer to success. Auch, what do you expect? This is sorcery, not child's play. If I could only master its ways, I finally earn my rightful praise as the prince's body double. But perhaps the art is better left to the witches of that cursed swamp instead. Ralph, what do you mean? Auch, from the moment they're born, they spend their entire lives surrounded by magic. Even children are capable of incredible spells. It makes me wish I had been raised in such a manner too. Maybe then my mother would have appreciated me for who I was. Ralph, I can't claim to understand how you feel, Auch. There's little point in dwelling on hypotheticals. Auch, you think I don't know that? Ralph, well, despite all the time you spent berating yourself, you're actually a rather accomplished sorcerer, as you more than demonstrated in our most recent battle. All I ask is that you take pride in that, recognize your skill, as I've come to do. Auch, you're far kinder than your miserable demeanor tends to suggest. Ralph, I'm sorry? Auch, now then, observe the triumph of my final attempt. Ha! Auch! Ralph, incredible. It's not impossible to tell you apart from the other chickens. Is there something wrong, Auch? Can you not change yourself back? Auch. Ralph, I'll have to find help right away. Another sorcerer, perhaps, or maybe a chicken farmer. Ralph, but if I leave him unattended, someone might carry him off to the kitchens by mistake. Bach? Bach? Ralph, Auch, wait, that's where Chloe is preparing dinner. Now that seems like a good place to end our conversations. We have a couple more. We save those for maybe the next episode because I am planning to do one of these liberation battles. Marty, damn rebels. You think this town yours for the taking? Well, it isn't. Not while this spear of mine still stands true. Okay, so simple liberation quest. Let's just see what the level is. Level 6, so it's perfect to do next. And then I'm pretty sure this one up here is also a liberation quest. But we can unlock it next episode. Then we'll have a few more conversations we could even do. Yeah, I think that will be good. I'll do a little organizing. Oh, we have 51 honors. I should expand our group one more time. So now we have 3 groups of 4. And I can start doing more interesting things. Alright, thank you for watching. Until next time.